She's also kept touchstone in the community for many reasons, but she's also a director of the Norris Community Club,
we organized in our community club. Mr. Moore was really involved in it very, very much. But by Mr. Moore being on the board and running the Norris community, we were able to get a grant. He got a grant that would build 10 new homes. And then in 1974, I can't think y'all.
Definitely in the 70s, yeah.
But anyway, we had outdoors toilet. Y'all know what outdoors toilet is?
How did it work? Was it, this is...
we had outdoors toilet, and so fortunate that we had a man that would go down and clean out outdoor toilet. I think twice we got.
You just dump it?
Well, he had a container where he could. I can't recall how.
We don't look at that.
But I can't. But anyway, they had someone come in and take care of it. They had this different kind of detergent stuff they use and whatnot. But when Mr. Moore came on, they put him on the city council. And he was able to get in away for us and get the grant. And he was able to put everybody indoor.
But he would put he was able to get, for the grant, to get the lines to the houses, but you had to plumb your own house, didn't you? Is this right? Am I hearing that? Because your husband became a plumber.
Oh, my husband came a plumber in 1977.
Got a competition with you in some
Yeah, well, at this time, I started working in the Green Methodist Nursing Home. So he worked for the state 35 years. He for 35 years, but at this time he was working on the campus. And so we had to go to Austin before he could get his license to be a plumber. So after he got his plumber at East Texas, he was head of the plumbing department. He went back to Austin to get his license for master plumber.
Master plumber, okay.
And so that's what he did up until he retired.
And he helped get indoor plumbing in a lot of these houses, right?
No.
No.
He didn't have time because ET kept him going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those cold days we had to go, and every time ET was stocked up and whatnot, so they kept him going. And he also thought, I wish he could put that stuff in them commodes and stop him up, you know. So he didn't have time to do too much, but he did it on the side, you know.
There were, we also were told that the streets were not paved and they were really muddy, and getting to church was a problem without getting messy.
Back in those days, we had the muddy street, and people, what we would do, the lady would do, they would have these boots, you know, we cut off boots, something like you. We wear those to the church, and then we put those on and put on our dress shoes. So that's how we would come to church and exchange and put on our dress shoes. Then we get ready to church and put our boots back on because the road was so muddy and so bad that we couldn't wear our dress shoes in the winter. So that's where I will come in again and say, I see that every road in Norris community on, and it was.
Mm-hmm. Where would the boots be lined up at the front door? Is that where people were?
Yeah, well, we had an entrance that on each side, and it was pretty large, and we had a storage room also where you could set the stuff in there, and it was no problem.
You guys worked at the campus. Did you drive to the campus? You walked to the campus?
Oh, we walked. We walked. We didn't have cafeteria like we had to. Miss Beard, she's 87. She worked at the college 35 years. And she worked during the time when there was, they had a farm, and they would milk cows and whatnot, and they would carry the milk and the butter to the cafeteria. She worked at that, she could really taste some stuff how she worked. 1900, I think she was 40. Anyway, she worked there in 1940 or 39. She worked at the college. She retired after 45 years, so she knows all about it. But at the time, E.T. had a big boil.
Yes. Yeah, did you guys know about this? And I had a dairy as well. And that dairy produced the milk that their campus used as well.
Yeah.
And it was also a teaching program.
Yeah. And they had black chickens, you know, and they had all that kind of, and the eggs and whatnot. They would sell the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
So, yeah, and so the streets were paved, and you attended some of these city council meetings, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Mr. Moore stayed on city council for 17 years, and we would go to city council meeting on Tuesday night, and until that day we didn't like going on the city committee, we would always go to city council and talk to the mayor. No problem.
So what was it like when things started changing here? And did people, were people uplifted? Did they think we can do more and more and more? Or were they like, well, this will be enough?
I think Larry Matthews, who was going to school at E.T., worked with us so beautiful. He got his PhD at E.T. He's a black guy. And he was able to go around to different places, like the bank we didn't have, had all white. And he was able to put, we all was able to put a black person in the bank, and on the post office, mail carrier, we had a black mail carrier.
On the police department?
We had, yeah. And Johnson was the first police that we had. And Jack was the first black chief. And he stayed there for, I don't know how long, until he retired. So we have really...
Yeah. Well, as I understand it, Larry Mathis was as you said, a student at the time, and he was one of the ones who helped you guys get that charter set up so that you guys would be an official organization as a Norris Community Club, right?
Yeah, we were chartered. Did we have that charter? Yeah.
75 or something. We did get we scanned Billy Reed's copy, and that'll go into the archives soon. So that one, and then the Progressive Community Club.
Yeah. We also had a funeral home here in the college.
Oh yeah.
We had a funeral home in college. We had one down on what's the name? On Martin Luther King Drive now. And then we had one across the railroad track on Miss Lewis. And we had two funeral homes here.
Well, let's tour a little bit more. And,
they have steps to go up to the... Y'all come over so y'all can see